Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel Learners Academy. For more videos, you can subscribe this channel or press the bell icon. Today, we have to discuss about the class 9 CBSE chapter, your first chapter. This is the story of village Palampur. As you have, this is the first one in your economics, you have added in your course, in your syllabus, that you are so wonder about that what is economics and what is all about that. So I have written over here a simple definition about economics. Economics is the social science that studies the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. Then what is this social science means? This is the study, economics is the study of, it is a social science. What does you mean that? Social science means anything related to our society. Economics is everything what is going on over here in your society, in your locality, in your state, in your country. And economics is a vast fundamental thing. It is related to the studies of production, means the what is the total production of your country. It may be it is your domestic production or international production or in a locality production or a distribution of and consumption of goods and services. What do you mean by distribution? By sending the things to the end consumer. And the production and distribution and consumption. What do you mean by this consumption? Consumption is a very crazy word. You can know that consumption means consuming. Means you have in your mind that in your locality and you also a consumer of electricity because you can consume electricity. We say that electricity, we are the consumer of an electricity. Anybody who consume the thing, your father may have bought a chocolate for you, but he is not eating that. You are the end consumer. So there is the consumption. You are the consumer of goods and services. Then you have something in your mind that what is a goods and what is a services. Goods are the products and services. What is we are giving with the product means after sale service. We can call to the customers that whether you are happy or not. You are going to a banking sector, the lawyer, the professionals, all they are in the service industry. Right? In a hotel also, or in a with a doctor, we go to a medicals. All are in the service industry. Then we have a clear cut of view that what is an economics is. Economics is a social science which is related to the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Then I simply say that economics is anything which is related to our economic activity. What is an economic activity? Which is production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. Do you know that? All these things needs money. In which the activities in which money is related, these are called economic activities. Then we come to our chapter that the story of village Palampur. Have you ever seen, anyone go to Palampur? No, you cannot because it is a hypothetical city. In your chapter you have seen that it is a hypothetical name. Hypothetical name means nothing is really exist in this world, Palampur. But in this chapter you have taken as an example like Palampur is a hypothetical city in which you can see that there is Raiganj is a near about town of Palampur. There is Raiganj and Raiganj is there and there is Sahaspur is the nearest small towns. It is about 3 km away. It is 450 families are resides over there and 8 upper caste families are there. Well connected roads. Dalits are 1/3 populations. Most of the houses are electric connectivity and well transport facility with various public facilities. In a village we have these things. In your village also you can see that if you take an example of your nearby villages, you can see that these things will happen. In your nearby village there is some other towns are there. It have well connected roads, well connected electric facilities. Then you in your mind you can say that we are reading about the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. Then why we need all these things? As I previously said that economics is a social science. As a social animal, we should need all these things to live in a society. We should have a proper idea about what the village we are going to read about. Then this is all about the Palampur. Palampur is there are for transportation there are tongas, there are cars, there are bullock carts, there are rickshaw pullers are there. There are Dalits are there who are one-third population and residing one corner in the village. There are public facilities like schools, college, and there are medicals are also there. Then we can say that 80 upper caste families, 400 families are there who are basically who are in producing the crops, agricultural productions are there. Then this is all about the village Palampur. Then we briefly come to the factors of productions. Factors of productions means the things needed to produce something or to establish an industry. We can have, this is 4 things, basically we have 4 things that is mostly needed in our factors of production. One is land in which you can establish an industry. You should have, you can say that if you don't have any land in your surroundings, can you start any business or can you start a house also? Can you establish an industries also? So you need that. You need a land. Then what is labor means? Land, labor, capital and enterprise. Here I written that it is enterprise. Somewhere it is written that in organization. And in your chapter it is written that human resources. Then we should go to that. Before that it is land. Land is too much necessary. And secondly, we need laborers. As you have an idea that without any human beings you cannot do anything. Machines can do all the work. So we need laborers who work for the development of the industries, who work as a daily wages systems. We need laborers and we need capital. Then what is this capital all about? And this is capital. Capital is to start an industry we need a fixed amount of money or a amount of money to run an industry is known as capital. One is fixed and one is working capital. What is a fixed capital? The capital which is fixed for all the period of time means when you start an industry you have a long term of visions. So you will do something which is for a longer period of time, which exists in this world for a longer period of time. Like you have fixed capitals like land, machinery. You are setting up a building. Can you say that the building will collapse in one day? No. It is for a longer period of time. That building is a fixed capital. That machines which you establish in your which you work in your industries, that machines also, if it is more amount of machines or heavy machines are there, so they are also fixed capital. Then we can say that the fixed capital which is for a longer period of time. And what is working capital? Working capital is a shorter period of time. It is longer period and it is shorter period. Shorter period means it is for a in every month you need to give salaries to the employees. You need to give more some transportation cost is there. You have some paper, stationery, all this cost are there. So to run an industry in a long term, in daily wages or in monthly wages, you need some money. These are called as working capitals, and the fixed capitals are for the longer period of time. So we have a clear-cut view that capital is the money which is needed to run an industry. Then the fourth one is enterprise. Here I have written that it is an enterprise, and in your book it is written that human resource. What do you mean by human resource? We can say that it is HR. Human resource is a human being with knowledge and skill is known as human resource. What is knowledge and skills? Means in your organization, to run an organization, you should know, you have an idea that you have some board of directors are there who have some knowledge and skills to run an industry. So you have this all this human resource and development you have in the second chapter. So it is not briefly over there. So you just know that it is human resource means it is knowledge and skills. So in this chapter we know that, in this class we know that it is the village in Palampur, what are the things are there in the Palampur, and what are the factors of production like land, labor, capital and human resource or enterprise or organization. This is all about this class. It is the first class of the story of village Palampur. In the next class, we will learn about what are the farming and non-farming activities are happening in this Palampur. So, if any comments or any questions you have, then you can give this in a comment.